Now let's focus on the classes that are required within a major. I mentioned in an earlier video that employers typically view your major to mean that you've received the basic education for a specific entry-level job. For example, a bank probably wants to hire people who majored in finance so that they don't have to spend time teaching basic financial concepts to new employees. Unfortunately, I think there can be a disconnect between the employer's expectations for a recent college graduate and what the school is teaching students within the major. Let's talk about some ways to fix that. First, all course descriptions for classes within a major or minor must explain to the student how the subject matter taught in the class applies to the knowledge that employers want. Second, the course description should also be hyperlinked to real job descriptions at real companies, so that the students can clearly see that some of the responsibilities in the descriptions match what's being taught in class. And the job description should be current, no more than 12 months old when looking at the date the description was posted. Third, employers could co-design classes with professors, or at a minimum, review the course descriptions and syllabi to confirm that the class is teaching relevant workplace knowledge. For example, a course description could list 5 employers at the bottom of the description who signed off on the subject matter being taught in that class. Fourth, recent graduates of that major at the college should provide feedback on course descriptions and on the major itself. For example, each course description could have quotes from recent graduates stating how a class helped them in a specific job task. Finally, I want to emphasize that all majors should be foundational, practical, and concise. Let's break down those 3 things. When I say foundational, what I really mean is that undergrad majors should just be teaching the basic concepts required for a job and also how to learn new things. Majors shouldn't be teaching you more advanced concepts because 1, you might not ever need those concepts, 2, you'll be entering an entry-level job after college, not an advanced role, and 3, you'll learn more advanced concepts while you work. When I say practical, I mean that all classes should fit the subject matter of the major. This might seem like common sense, but I've been confused by some required classes. I'll give you a couple examples of confusing classes that I've seen required for finance majors: international capital markets and supply chain management. Even though those classes involve finance, it doesn't make sense that the whole class is required for a finance student. Instead, the parts of those classes that impact finance could be rolled into the required finance classes. And when I say concise, I mean that colleges should require the fewest amount of classes that provide foundational knowledge and no more. The reasoning behind this is simple. Every class is expensive for students, so we don't want students paying for any more class than what's necessary. Let's continue talking about that in the next video.